We all need a good old-fashioned heart-to-heart talk every once in a while. This next story opens the door to a private conversation between two good friends. She was sitting in the parking lot when I arrived. She knew I would be alone in the office on Mondays. And when I saw her waiting, I knew she had something on her mind. What subject was it going to be today? Nothing was taboo. We had been friends a long time, and a sounding board for each other on more than one occasion. We have this little thing we agreed to do as we age. It's called half smile. It lifts the frown lines, but every line was showing. I didn't have to prompt her to start a conversation. I plugged in the kettle, and she began. "Do you know what day it is?" she asked. "Valentine's Day," I replied. "Right," she acknowledged. "And every year I experience the same feelings. Isn't this the day to celebrate your love and affection with that special someone in your life?" she said. "I'm an incurable romantic. I say incurable because I don't want to be fixed. I love romance." "Well, maybe that's your problem. People should love people," I said, "not romance. Romance is iffy." "Iffy?" she repeated. "Yes, iffy. If he does this or if he does that, then you feel wonderful, right?" Are you trying to tell me that you're not into that romantic stuff?" she continued. "I'd much rather have someone who listened to what's on my heart than someone who tried to win my heart with flowers and candy," I answered. "Forget that. It just doesn't happen after you've been married any length of time," she said. "That's before the wedding stuff, not after. What's your definition of love anyway? My grandfather always told me love was an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. He said it was like an itch that you can't get at to scratch, but you should never stop trying." "Well," I said, "I never quite heard it put like that. I've always heard it said that love is not a happy ending. It's never ending." "You say that a lot," she said. "Yes, I'm aware of that. And you're right. I don't know how many times I've told you that before, but if I keep repeating it, you just might remember. And I don't think that they're talking about romantic love there. I think they're talking about commitment. People are different and have different needs. Some want better sex. Some want more intimacy. Some want to be praised and others want to be encouraged. Some want to be accepted just the way they are, while others want to be understood. Communication is the key." "Here we go," she stammered. "What great plan have you got for me to put into action now?" "Well, you're the romantic," I said. "So whatever it is you want him to do for you, do it for him first." "No problem," she said. "That should go over like a pork chop at a bar mitzvah. He'd think I was off my rocker for sure." "Well, isn't that the point? I mean, to get off your rocker," I said. "Yes, but I want something that's going to make a difference," she stated. "Well, you're the only one that has the answer to that, and you've had it all along," I affirmed. "Really?" she said. Her voice was soft and quiet. "Then what is it?" she questioned. "How well do you know him?" I asked. "Like the back of my hand," she replied. "Then who knows better than you what he likes and dislikes? If you really want to do something for him, it should be something he likes and wants, right? After all, it's not about you now, is it?" Her thinking cap was on. Suddenly, her frown lines disappeared completely. Her face told me that she had an excellent idea, but she wasn't giving out any information on it. I commented, "So it's one of those before marriage ideas, is it?" Her smile broadened into a mischievous grin, but she said no more, except that she had to leave to pick up a few things before she got home. I think Cupid is in for a busy night. Franklin Jones says, "Love is not what makes the world go round. It's what makes the ride worthwhile." Valentine's Day isn't over yet. Is your Valentine in for a surprise? This is Linda Lewis wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. Remember, it's better to give than to get, and you reap what you sow.